Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Izatul Mufida. In this video this time, I will deliver an oration about freedom in the world of education. So, look to the end. Let's bet the common and most ridiculous narrative about the dilapidation of our education world is being issued to avoid. Many ideas have been used as input for education regulation in Indonesia. But in fact, the curriculum in school still requires all children to take final exams and memorize all subjects. Personally, who is still a student? Here's my own version of the narrative about the education system that should be implemented in Indonesia. Some of them are related to the number of exciting subjects, the benchmark value of 100 on paper and the final assessment, as well as the final exams, which are often used as guidelines for people to assess the packaging of the nation children products. First of all, let's discuss a student who carry education in all schools from elementary school to senior high school levels. They study from educators with the aim of being able to solve the problems of the question given and then get a satisfactory score, and in the long run is that they are able to complete to be accepted in educational institution with a higher level. With the explanation above, I want to clearly illustrate that what students actually do while learning is solely for the formality of education. The regulation in my country are like this. Yes, I have to do this too. James, his desire to learn is not based on wanting to fulfill a sense of curiosity, which is actually very useful in his daily life practice and is able to both thinking in terms of the increasingly weakening social structure of society. We can see this in the real example in the field that the majority of students are still not able to implement the material learned with the practice of everyday life. This happens because only a few materials are actually suitable to be applied. Among the millions of children in Indonesia, it is certain that they all have different interests in certain subject areas. To be honest, this is fine. But ironically, any differences in the background of these types of brilliant intelligences must be measured by a common tool in our education, namely mathematical and linguistic value. The problem lies in the imposition of the will in the Indonesian education curriculum regulation, which require all children to learn all compulsory subjects. Every human being each has a different set of brains and abilities, preferences that are not the same as one another. So humans are created to exchange information in free socialization. When learning style preferences are facilitated by only one traditional classroom model, the child should sit up straight and still. The teacher why is automatically classified as imprisoning the body in limited area, imprisoning energy for limited activities, limiting sensory simulation, subordinating initiative, and limiting social interaction such as freedom of teacher student or student social interaction, high initiative and curiosity, unlimited creativity, and fresh ideas innovation are important points needed if you want to improve the quality of human resource in Indonesia. If the learning method is not interesting and adaptive, the result will be anxiety, frustration, breakdown, tension, and decreased motivation of the child. In this culture is content, in my opinion, it is natural that Indonesia labor force will gradually lose competitiveness with foreign products. This is because in terms of learning material to practical application, it is clearly much different when combined in the same frame. This incident was also caused by the absence of a dialogical method in teaching and learning activities. The above phenomenon show the reason why public schools often do not produce individuals with critical thinkings and transformative action. Their natural intelligence is clearly constrained by educational regulation like this. Lack of professional exploration in school can also result in a lack of knowledge about the existence of the profession itself. The entire education system has two main focuses: educators and students. Both must benefit from and take part in Indonesian employment. For teachers, the lesson that students receive are second only to the work contract in which received. As for students, the material obtained is a strong reason for them to gain knowledge so that they are ready to enter the world of work. What is important to note is that freedom in all matters is very important so that flexibility is maintained during the teaching and learning process. Whether it's freedom of opinion, voice, negotiation, even if they express rejection. Moreover, it is very important to build critical awareness which requires anyone to recognize problems, be aware of, and connect with social life. If the goal of education is only oriented toward creating a workforce seeking profit on the pretext of education, even more formality so that we can continue to higher level of education, then what is the real form of the realization of the slogan that have become jargon, such as educating the nation life, improve the quality of human life? Okay, maybe this is the only short oration that I can deliver. If there are errors in both the words and the content contained in my speech earlier, more or less apologize. always take care of your health and adhere to health protocol. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and see you.